I have to remember it. I'm lost.
We know about that.
I understand.
Well, that's funny. We've got that black entrance blocked off.
I don't trust people who don't write notes.
Yeah, you got that right.
23.05.
23.05. 23.0. Is it? Oh, duh.
His name is Barney Moore, I think.
Benny Moore in 664. And we're still working on the time clock right now. .37. There, that sounds like the right number. 24.37 for Benny Moore in 664. 24.21. 24.21 for birthday boy Dave. .94. 23.94 for Dave Chamberlain. 24.11. 24.11 for Alan.
I'll give you something more for her.
Okay.
Okay?
Thanks.
23.81.
23.81.
28.72.
28.72. 28.72 for Kathy Hardesty. .58.57. 28.
24.46.
24.46. 24.22. 24. 22.78. 22.78 for Schofield.
Just the second time by Jefferson.
.62. It was something .62. 62.
22.36.
22.36. 22. You didn't hear that.
$22.60.
22.60 for Ron. All the action tonight, including these time trials, being videotaped as usual by Jim Worth. Jim's videotaping all the racing events here at the Eugene Speedway.
22.40.
22.40. 22.40 for Ron.
23.24.
23.24. 23.24 for Carol.
Tell Bill he just took care of my problem. He just took care of my problem.
23.13.
23.13. 23.09. 23.09. 23.09 for Bonnie. Also sponsored by Don Huffman Excavation, Matson and Umatilla Buffalo Ranches, Livestock Supply Center, Hermiston Goodyear Tire, and Awagen Expense.
22.69.
22.69. 22.69 for Kenneth.
21.28.
21.28. 21.28 for Soul. Twenty-one point zero five.
22.24.
22.24. 22.24 for Groshong. So that, well, there's two drivers. I don't know who they are. 22.22. 22.22 for Mitch Groshong in car number 53. That 167, I don't know who that is either.
Yeah, he came in late too.
Now we got two car number 21s. John, did you know that?
Well, just found out. We were hoping the other one, Buddy changed his car color. 21.34. 21.34 for Richie. Also sponsored by Carruthers Machine and Speed Center and Buddy Murphy's Star Racing Products in Cottage Grove. I don't know who the hell that is. Twenty-one point four two. 21.29.
Do you know his sponsors by any chance? Does he have any?
I think it's Tasker.
Okay. And, oh, that's right. And where's he from? Okay, thanks. What was the time on that?
21.29.
21.29. First time for Baumgartner.
21.44.
And 21.44. That's Greg Baumgartner in car number 167. 21.78. 21.78 for Limley. Okay, I gotta be careful though. Once I start doing this, everybody wants to have their...
Oh, now he gave you the black on that one.
Right.
Too loud? Too loud. All right. Limley, noise level up too loud. That's what that black flag's for.
20.29.
20.29. 20.29 for John Brew.
$20.08.
20.08. 20.0. John Henderson under the green. John Henderson out of Veneta, sponsored by Freight Yard Pizza, Pearson Racing, Pacific Auto of Eugene, Lenny's Tire, First Impression Jim's Video, Barney's Welding, and Spectrum Design. John Henderson. And the John Henderson pick.
21.96.
21.96 for Henderson. Slowing down and pulling in on the backstretch. John Henderson. 20.73. 20.73 for Halsey.
Do you need an extension to get over here?
Yeah, I'm gonna, when I gotta bring this into Smead after the weekend, and I'm gonna get a different extension cord so I can get over there. But I don't have enough room right now, so I gotta kind of go in between.
I'm gonna pick up that flop deal next
20.78.
week.
Okay.
I'll try.
20.78. 20.78. You'll do what?
I'll probably charge you double.
22.76.
22.80. 22.80 for Englert. I think it sounds kind of nice.
It does, it sounds loud.
22.53.
22.53. Yeah, he sounds like it. Don't worry, he won't last long enough anyway.
See what you mean?
And another driver just a little too loud. So we'll send Gary Britton in. Again, yeah, crosswise. Don't go across the line.
22.23.
22.23. 22.23.
19.09.
19.09. 19.09. So Dick Wright's going to be driving a super stock.
He's
Okay.
running super.
So we're okay because
Yeah.
Chambers is in the Sportsman.
I figured he was because he did last year. 18.71.
18.71. 18.71. 21.44. 21.44 for Dick Wright.
Where do you sign up for the Trophy Girl stuff?
Photo booth.
Okay. 25.20.
25.20. 25.20 for Billy Moore. Billy Moore in the street stock division.
$24.87.
24.87. 24.
20.19.
20.19. 20.19 for Jim Wagoner. $19.51. 20.25. 20.25. Make sure and pick up a program guide. We'll be giving away some prizes during intermission tonight to the numbers on the program.
20.46.
20.46. 18.86. 18.86 for Frank, his first time. And 18. Robert Sprague set a new Eugene Speedway track record last week right here at the Speedway, 16.82. We'll see how he does this week. Last year's super stock champ at the Eugene Speedway. 17.18. 17.18 for Robert. And 17.10. 17 point in the 01 from Redmond, Oregon, sponsored by Goodyear, Pennzoil, Jim's Video, and a whole bunch of other sponsors. 1, 18,
19.71 for Wheaton.
$18.84.
18.84. 18.8.
20.82.
20.82. 20.82. And last call for time trials. Last call for time trials.
Our stuntman is going to be here. 138 has no time. Let's get
20.57.
20.57. 20.
21.29.
21.29. 21.29 for McDougal.
It's okay. I'll just let him come through and break the line.
Well, Buddy hasn't come out yet either. 21.13. 21.13. He sounds loud. He's going to be loud. 19.75. 19.7. Please come up to the announcer's booth. 20.57. 20.57 on car number 14. I have a feeling here comes my information. 19.95. 19.95. Alan Cooper. And where's he from?
17.28.
You're kidding.
No.
17.28. 17.28 for Tom Elam.
He's moving.
You talk about it now.
17.25.
And 17.25. 17.25 for Tom Elam. Giving Robert Sprague a run for his money tonight. Anybody else know?
20.99.
That's fast for that division.
Yeah, but he's
20.99. 20.99 for car number 188. Again, we need his name, some information if you have that.
maybe running. Whoa, hang on.
Oh boy, look at him go.
20.86.
20.86 and a heck of a job of driving. 20.86.
20.50.
20.50. 20.50. 20.51. 20.
18.75.
18.75. 18.75 for Buddy. 18.59. 18.59 for Buddy Murphy.
17.90.
17.90. 17.90 for Doyle.
We're going to have to call it a 52 bus if we got a 52 bus.
You're right.
18 flat.
And 18 even. 18.00. He's too loud?
No driver's meeting.
Oh.
19.95.
19.95. 19.95. 19.41. 19.41. All right. And that'll do it for a memorial lap in memory of Mitch Gordon, who passed away last Saturday in Lebanon. Mitch Gordon, one of our fellow racers and a good friend to many of us, passing away at the Willamette Speedway of a heart attack last Saturday night. So we'll have a memorial lap for him. So will you please rise, ladies and gentlemen, in memory of Mitch Gordon.
I wouldn't. I don't know. Once again, in memory of Mitch Gordon, passing away up at Willamette Speedway last Saturday night. Terry Bentley, Doyle Dendy, and Kenny Wheaton making the memorial lap. Now will you please remain standing for our national anthem. Coming around, Ed Daniels, our flagman, takes a look at him and gives him the green. Dave Chambers, followed by Tom Christian and Ladd Jeffers. Chambers jumping out in front. In car number 52, Ladd Jeffers down low. And Tom Christian up high. Christian into second. It is Chambers, Christian on the outside, Jeffers and Allen. Dave Chambers around. Here goes Christian. Christian poking out in front on the outside into one. It is still Christian on the outside, Chambers down low. There goes Tom Christian. Christian on the backstretch. Ladd Jeffers slowing down. Christian and Chambers. Tom Christian. 2 down, 2 to go. 4-lap trophy dash. Jim Allen now on the inside of Ladd Jeffers. Jeffers and Allen battling for third. Here comes Chambers up on Christian. One more lap to go. Tom Christian hanging on to that lead. Dave Chambers right behind him. This will be Chambers' last shot at it. It is Christian. Coming around for the checkered flag, Tom Christian. Christian, Chambers, Jeffers, and Allen.
Any other multiple
There he is, Tom Christian, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, old man, you did good.
Trophy girl tonight, Michelle Klonda. Michelle Klonda, a junior from Elmira High School, on the varsity rally squad for the last 3 years. Michelle Klonda.
Let's hear it for Tom Christian. Let's give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. These drivers certainly aren't out here for the money. Here at the Speedway, and Ed Daniels gives him the green. There goes Schofield. Mike Schofield jumping out in front. Hom and Groshong right behind him. Here comes Groshong on the outside of Schofield. Schofield and Groshong neck and neck in between 3 and 4. 4 laps for this trophy dash. It is still Mike Schofield in car number 13, followed by Groshong in 53. Here comes Mitch. There he goes. Groshong on the outside taking control. It is Groshong. Here comes Hom now up on Schofield. Mitch having a little trouble. Groshong with a lead. Hom still hunting down Schofield. Here comes Hom now on the inside of Schofield. Dave Hom into second place. White flag is out. 1 more lap to go for Mitch Groshong. Hom's got 1 more shot at it. A lot of room to make up here. He's going to try it. Here comes Mitch Groshong. Groshong, Hom, and Schofield in that trophy dash. Ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know what they're going to do with 19-year.
B trophy dash for the Sportsman. And our trophy girl again, Michelle Klunda from Elmira High. So that's what the new Mustangs look like.
That last
Go get him, Mitch. Okay, wait a second. I might have something here. Test. 1 2 1 2 testing. 1 2 1 2 test. Testing. 1 2 1 2.
Bob Soule. Well, that was a nice looking race car. Little fender damage. Here we go again. It is still Bonnie and Halsey battling it out. Steve Halsey right on the tail of Kenneth Bonnie. Halsey to the outside of Bonnie in turn 3. There goes Steve Halsey. It is Halsey, your new leader. And there's a pile up for second. Here comes John Henderson. Henderson moving up, followed by John Brew. John Brew in car number 33, trailing Kenneth Bonnie. Steve Halsey, the leader. It is Halsey, Bonnie, Henderson, and here comes John Brew. John Brew on the outside of John Henderson. There goes John Brew. John Brew from Coquille. There he goes. John Brew in the second place. Halsey and Brew. Here comes John Henderson now on the outside of Bonnie. It is still Steve Halsey. It is still Steve Halsey, followed by John Brew and John Henderson. Ron Ritchie now moving up on Henderson. Ron Ritchie. Steve Halsey, the leader, moving up now on slower traffic. Halsey on the backstretch, car number 56, followed by John Brew. Brew, Ritchie.
5-6, 1-2-1, 3-3, 1-9-3, 1-8, 7.
Steve Halsey, car number 56, followed by John Brew in the Camaro. Ritchie, Mason Smith down low on Ritchie. Battling for third, it's Smith and Ritchie on the back stretch. Battling for third, Smith in the green, 188. Ritchie up high. Ritchie and Smith battling for third down the main stretch. Ritchie hanging on. Ritchie and Smith battling for third. Halsey and Brew. John Brew making a shot at Steve Halsey now. Brew down low on Halsey. Look at John Brew. John Brew is your new leader. Brew passing Steve Halsey. John Brew from Coquille, Oregon, up here for the first time this year. John Brew and Steve Halsey, 33 and 56. Mason Smith in 188. Ron Ritchie in 193. John Brew, the leader, into turn 3. Brew, Halsey, Smith, and Ritchie. Henderson in 5th. John Brew. It is still Brew on the back stretch. Car number 33, followed by Steve Halsey. Mason Smith, a distant third. Smith and Ritchie. Here comes Ritchie past Smith. Ron Ritchie taking over third place. Steve Lemley limping down the front stretch. It is Brew and Halsey on the back stretch, followed by Ritchie. John Brew and Steve Halsey. What a battle for first and second. Brew in car number 33, Halsey in 56. They can't even hear me, can they? I'm just talking to myself. Okay, it is still John Brew. Lemley with a flat. Lemley limping in car number 138. Making their way through traffic, Brew and Halsey on the back stretch. Brew and Halsey on the back stretch. Ron Ritchie in third, 193. John Henderson back there in 74. Steve Halsey following John Brew. In and out through slower traffic.
Brew in 33 from Coquille. Halsey right behind him on the back stretch. Trying to get through slower traffic now. Halsey inside of Brew. They're going to split him. It is Halsey and Brew. And we got a yellow flag. Brew holds on. John Henderson in 4th. Car number 74. Here we go. Ed gives him the green. It is John Brew. Brew and Halsey. John Brew, Steve Halsey, and a distant third is Ron Ritchie, followed by Henderson. A two-man battle right now between Brew and Halsey. Ron Ritchie trying to catch up in 193. But it is John Brew. Brew with a comfortable lead now on Halsey. Ron Ritchie doing his best to catch up. Sportsman's main event. Halsey making up a little bit of ground. Ritchie now straight into 3rd place. Nobody in between Ritchie and Halsey now. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, Henderson. Look out. John Henderson and Lynn Shreve tangling up. Doing a little dance off turn 4, John Henderson and Lynn. Now. There's a list of the stuff we have. All right, back under the green. It's John Brew and Steve Halsey. Halsey, Brew, and Ritchie, basically a 3-man race right now. I just have the numbers, that's all I have. It is John Brew and Steve Halsey. Halsey looking to keep up with Brew, hopefully can pass him at some point in time. With however many laps are remaining, Halsey now on the outside of Brew. Keeping close on Brew. Halsey right on the tail of Brew. John Brew holding off a determined Steve Halsey. Brew and Halsey and Ritchie on the back stretch. Here comes Halsey. Halsey gets it tight in the turns. Halsey coming up on Brew. It's still John Brew. Here comes Halsey now. No. John Brew holding off Steve Halsey. Here comes Halsey again on the outside this time. Around into turn 4. We're getting close. Oh boy. Here comes Halsey. Running out of time is Steve Halsey. Right behind John Brew. Getting ever so close. On the backstretch, it is Brew and Halsey. Halsey on the outside of Brew. Okay, the slower traffic's going to play a part now. One more lap to go. John Brew threading the needle. It is Brew with one more lap to go. John Brew. John Brew fighting off a determined Steve Halsey. It is Brew. Brew, Halsey, and Ritchie. 1, 2, 3. Oil Dendy. And also car number 21, Tom Elam. And Robert Sprague, of course, number 27. Les Kelly, 19. And Denny Holland in the 04 car. And Jimmy Potter in car number 10. Traveling a long ways. Here we go. Ed gives him the green. It is Dick Wright and Luca Capiello. Lucky Luca. Here comes Joker Crenshaw. Uh-oh, Luca slows down. Watch out. Stan Perkins sharp up through the middle. It is Perkins. Capiello hanging on to the lead. Luca Capiello, followed by Stan Perkins, Alan Cooper, and Joker Crenshaw. Frank Brewer moving up, Rod Lawver moving up. It is still Lucky Luca, car number 55, followed by Perkins and Cooper and Crenshaw. Perkins, Cooper on the outside of Perkins, battling for second. Here comes Murphy moving up through in 121. Brewer right behind him. Oh, Luca slowing down. Alan Cooper on the outside of Capiello. Alan Cooper into the lead. It is Cooper now, car number 14. Boy, Luca causing a traffic jam there. A yellow flag. Tom Elam going off the track in 3. Elam coming back on. All right, Elam back on the track in car number 21. It is Alan Cooper followed by Murphy. Here comes Frank Brewer. Here comes Robert Sprague. Robert Sprague and Frank Brewer moving up. Alan Cooper the leader. Cooper followed by Chris Murphy. Oh, there goes Chris Murphy. Watch out. Chris Murphy spinning out in turn 2, and there's a pileup. Oh. Yellow flag, caution. It is Cooper from Cottage Grove, your leader, followed by Frank Brewer. Here we go, and Daniels gives him the green. All right, Cooper, Brewer, and Sprague. It is Cooper, Brewer, and Sprague. Robert Sprague on the outside. There goes Robert. Robert Sprague taking the outside groove. Doyle Denny behind him. Here comes Robert. Robert Sprague. Robert Sprague into the lead. Dendy and Brewer trying to get around Cooper and not having much luck at it. Dendy on the outside of Cooper now. Here comes Doyle Dendy. It is Robert Sprague followed by Doyle Dendy, Alan Cooper, and Frank Brewer.
New lap, 2-7, 6-7.
Robert Sprague the leader, and Doyle Dendy behind him at 67. Sprague, Dendy, Cooper, and Brewer. Frank Brewer still having trouble getting around Cooper. On the backstretch, Brewer past Cooper. Brewer into third. Frank Brewer taking third place from Alan Cooper. It is still Robert Sprague. Robert Sprague the leader in between 3 and 4, followed by Doyle Dendy. Doyle Dendy and Frank Brewer. Terry Bentley. Robert Sprague now getting into the slower traffic. Sprague's got to fit around. Look at him weave in and out. Trying to get through the slower traffic. Robert Sprague on the back stretch. Doyle Dendy, car number 67, is in second. Sprague weaving in and out of slower traffic. It is Sprague, followed by Dendy, Frank Brewer, and then Alan Cooper. Robert Sprague now on the back stretch. Doyle Dendy getting caught up in slower traffic. It is still Sprague. Robert Sprague with a whole bunch of slower traffic in front of him now. But Dendy's got the same problem. weaving in and out through the slower traffic. Robert Sprague in between 3 and 4. Doyle Dendy behind him in second. Car number 67. There goes Sprague. It is Robert Sprague. Still Sprague on the back stretch, followed by Dendy, 67, and then Frank Brewer. Frank Brewer in third. Robert Sprague, the leader. It is Sprague coming around down the main stretch. Doyle Dendy, the second place car, 67. In third place, it's Frank Brewer. Frank Brewer is third, followed by Alan Cooper, 14. Robert Sprague with a big lead. It is still Robert Sprague. Robert Sprague coasting around. Robert Sprague the leader. Doyle Dendy second at 67. Doyle Dendy having trouble with slower traffic. Robert Sprague just increases that lead. It is still Sprague. And then Dendy and oh, Kelly. Les Kelly having a little trouble. Les Kelly spinning out right here on the main stretch.
She gave him the yellow sheet, so it's up to them at this point. That's true.
I am right?
I don't care, yeah.
How many second? Here we go. Ed gives him the green. It is Robert Sprague and Doyle Dendy. Sprague and Dendy. Now Dendy's got to stay close or it'll be all over. Robert Sprague being followed by Doyle Dendy, turning this into just a two-man race, basically. Sprague and Dendy, he's got to keep the gap close, or Sprague will walk away with it. Robert Sprague into turn 4. Robert Sprague setting a track record here last Friday night. Sprague getting around the slower traffic. Dendy's got to keep up with him. Dendy's got to get around that same traffic. No problem. And it's still Sprague. Sprague and Dendy on the back stretch.
6, 7, 0, 1, 5, 2, 0, 4, 5, 2X, 1, 6, 2, 1, 1, 4.
Robert Sprague trying to work around the slower cars now. Sprague having no trouble.
4, 1, 0,
That's Doyle Dendy's shot. If he can get through the slower traffic quicker. It is Sprague followed by Dendy. Still Robert Sprague. Doyle Dendy still trailing. A two-man race, basically. It is Sprague and Dendy. Everybody else at least a half a lap away. Sprague and Dendy. There goes Sprague around Dick Wright again. Sprague and Dendy.
1, 4, 5, 2X, 2 left. 5, 2.
Sprague with a big lead over Dendy. Now Sprague moving up on slower traffic. See how well he gets through these people. A lot of traffic in front of Sprague. This will give Doyle Dendy a chance now. Sprague has a lot of traffic in front of him. This will give Doyle a chance. See how quickly Sprague having trouble. Robert Sprague having trouble getting through the slower traffic. Here comes Doyle Dendy. Dendy closing the gap now. Dendy getting through the slower traffic.
0-1. 2 laps. 2-7. 5-2.
It is still Robert Sprague doing a fine job on the back stretch. Sprague and Dendy.
2-7. 1-4. 6-7. 2-1-1.
No trouble so far for Robert Sprague. Oh, and there goes Cooper. Cooper off of turn 2. One more lap to go. 1 more lap to go for Robert Sprague. Sprague with the big lead. Coming around for the checkered flag, it is Robert Sprague. Sprague the winner of the main event, followed by Doyle Dendy. Somebody watch out for those hot engines, hot machines. Please drive safely. I feel like I'm talking to myself.
Do you know who was in 133, the street stop?
Yeah, that's